Warriors with a screen on Dragic. Here's Mobley. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. A shot's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Denver.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Wade, right side, from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for him during the run.
They get it back. Sanders. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Sharp. It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
A chance to check out stats for Bosh. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. 8th in steals, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from him.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Mike Muscala is checked in for Kaminsky. Kyle Anderson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Jackson in for Goran Dragic. And here is Iguodala following the three-pointer by Freak. Rebounded by Jackson. Passes it to Sharp. That's good. And it's Jackson. With the assist that time. 17 points for Freak.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're on an 18-7 run. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
Collison against Jackson. The drive by Collison. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sharp. The kick out to Bosh. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson passes to Sharp. There's 3 pointers off the mark. And now it's Collison running. He can go all the way. And the shot is good. Collison's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. Makes it look dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Heat out front, up by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we've seen some big scoring numbers of late from Freak. We heard from perimeter defensive ace Andre Iguodala about how they hope to contain him tonight.
He's going to make some shots. I was looking at his last couple games, and when guys get up those many attempts and they get to the foul line, they're going to score. So we can't let that, affect the way we.
Not to disagree, but don't you have to let that affect? New group in for the Heat. Kaminsky is checked in for Mike Muscala. Wash comes in for Josh McRoberts. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Jackson. On the floor for Miami, Sharp in a 2-guard. Anderson is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Dragic in at the 1. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Here is the long-range jumper.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not.
Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown there.
Oh, my goodness. Fella's going to hurt somebody. Put a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
And he's having it. That had to be fun.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. That's tipped. 1:52 left in the first half. There's the feed to Thompson. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Freak. First personal foul, team's third.
On the wing, Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's Dragic. He has 5. They set the pick. Dragic off the pick from Sharp. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's the pass to Sharp. Heat moving the ball around. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Kaminsky kicks to Dragic. Here's Sharp. Good on the three-point shot. Mr. Clutch has got 26 points.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
There's the dish to Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch. He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Here's Mr. Clutch, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here is Barnes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Over to the left wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Mr. Clutch. And release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Heat lead by 18. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, here with...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Then it's Sanders. Then there's Stephen Curry. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Stick it too much.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And yes, sir, that one. Drops. Mr. Clutch has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Heat. Warriors trail by 20. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. It's intercepted. Trips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And it's up. Out of bounds, the Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And then for Miami, Muscala, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Jackson in for Goran Dragic.
They can't guard us on the
Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks.
spacing.
Leading the league this year. Number 1, Steph Curry.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
The Warriors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76. They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Sharp. Banked in off the glass.